don't worry about numbers. I've never worried about numbers. When I used to train the likes of Diane Abbott and others in the black sections on public speaking, you won't know this, Antoinette, but I can see you as a future Member of Parliament if that's what you want to do. You've got the articulacy, you've got the grasp of the facts, and most importantly, you've got the heart of our community in your heart, and I think that that is so important. But what I used to say to them is, don't worry about how many people are in the audience. You can have 2 people, 3 people, 30 people, 300, 1,000. Just speak as if the place is full and project. I also told them that they shouldn't respond to hecklers until they've got the audience on their side. And then the audience will deal with the hecklers. And sadly, someone called Sharon Atkin, you may have heard of her, she was chair of the black sections after me, responded to a heckler in a Birmingham meeting, a guy called Beanie Brown, sort of an Africanist. And he said, and Kinnock was the leader of the Labour Party in those days, what are you doing in Neil Kinnock's racist Labour Party? And I used to get the same grief from Darcus Howe and A. Sivanandan, because they were quite right. I mean, you saw the laws that were passed by Harold Wilson against Kenyan Asians and other Labour administrations were just plain racist. And I said, don't respond. And Sharon did respond, and she said, she was on the platform with Linda Bellos. You remember Linda Bellos? She went on to become leader of Lambeth Council. We were very good friends. And she said, I wouldn't want to be in Kinnock's racist Labour Party. And of course, this was picked up by the BBC, who had somebody with a microphone recording what she was saying. And on the basis of a transcript of that recording, she was suspended, or actually removed, as the prospective parliamentary candidate for Nottingham East in 1987. And they destroyed her. This is the Labour Party, Richard, before all the attacks and the witch hunts that, you know, I've been affected by. I've been expelled from the Labour Party. Oh, where is the badge of honour?
So hold the mic closer.
Sorry, hold the mic a bit closer. So, we lost someone. We should have had not just 4 black MPs in 1987, we should have had 6. Russell Prophet in Lewisham East, and Sharon Atkin. And then we should have had Martha Rossmore, actually, in 1989 in the by-election of Vauxhall.
I have contacted the government nationally, and I just thought, well, I'm in local government, let me use the powers that I have locally to change and shape the atmosphere. The last thing that I would say is 1,800 schools have signed up now in this country and outside of this country. And the reason why we've made it a free resource to any school is that young people in Hackney are transient. And we want to not just shape Hackney, we want to make anti-racist leaders across the world. So when our children and young people carry out travel in the world, hopefully the world that they go into is a better place than it is now.
We are trying to live a faster life at a higher cost. Definitely overspending, not living within our means, and I feel like we're trying to attack life too much. Definitely would be worth taking some advice from the older generation in terms of how they were, expressing more patience and gratitude for living in the moment. Well, to be honest, I feel like as a young generation we need to come together and try to solve issues, and not just wait for things to happen to us or for certain laws to be put in place for us to change our behaviours. We need to recognise things that need to be changed within our society and what we can do amongst the youth, and not just leave it up to people in, I guess, higher powers who we despise, because we feel like we do have a voice, and so we should express it.